this was a vanity project, and the horrific things that these poor animals had to live with because of the money spent on them. So you might have a 1% success rate in your births, live births, but these animals would be really sick. And in the end, they'd be kept alive till the vet had to say, look, sorry, you have to euthanize these guys. But the irony is, we think about, oh, how sweet these little animals are, they're really looking after them. However, if they were unwanted or too old, they'd just be euthanized at birth, whatever. So there was no humanity except the fact that the cruelty that these things suffered, they did say, oh, well, we did put them down humanely. So there was this research dichotomy of vivisection and horrors that these poor animals had to go through. We're talking here cancers, sterility, spontaneous abortions, deformities, organ and immunity problems, and they kept them alive.
So that's moral bankruptcy right there.
It's too horrific to actually understand that you could use sentient animals with such cruelty and still see that as a benefit. So yes, I do agree with you.
It must have been evident early on that this was not going to work out too well, because in the period before 2015, there were similar outcomes, right?
Oh, that's what is very interesting, is the genetic modification of animals with foreign genes or even gene editing. They moved in 2010 to the smaller animals because they were hoping they'd have a more successful outcome. But these animals suffered in the same way that the larger animals did, the cows did.
Yeah, Madam, can I just ask a question about that? They thought smaller animals would.
They thought that the goats and the sheep would, being smaller and being able to have babies faster, that they could get more improvement out of the success rate.